Well, good evening and thank you for joining us for the KREM 2 Night Report. I'm Mark Hanrahan. Spokane County leaders are working on a new jail funding project potentially to send to voters next year. This just 2 years after voters overwhelmingly rejected the last jail levy. KREM 2's Connor McAvoy is following this story for us tonight. He is live in the newsroom to explain how this new approach is different. Connor?
Well, this time the city of Spokane, Spokane Valley, and Spokane County are looking at pooling their resources across the region to figure out how to best address overcrowding in the jail, as well as behavioral health issues. You don't have to go far to hear the same sentiment about the Spokane County Jail.
It is overcrowded. We definitely have challenges with our facilities.
According to the Spokane County website, that's been the case since the mid-90s. Right now, there are 790 beds in the jail, with a little more than 700 in use. It's a problem Spokane County Commissioner Chris Jordan says other members of the county, as well as the city of Spokane and Spokane Valley, are trying to find solutions for. And one may come about on next year's voter ballot, known as the Safe and Healthy Spokane Task Force. Jordan says the city, county, and valley are coming together to draft a plan to help increase jail space across the region. He's hoping that plan won't be the same as the 2023 sales tax measure aimed at increasing jail space that overwhelmingly failed.
I just thought there were too many unanswered questions, not enough detail in the plan, and I heard that from a lot of citizens and voters.
That plan included a 0.2% sales tax proposal. Right now, it's too early to see what and how funding could look like on the ballot next year, but Jordan says he and other county leaders are learning from 2023's failed attempt.
We really need to do the homework to create that action plan before we're in a position to make specific decisions about sales taxes to put before the voters.
Jordan also says another part of the plan looks to better aid mental health resources countywide. He says that means key players in the task force would be experts in the mental health field.
Many people going through the criminal justice system do have behavioral health challenges that are playing a role oftentimes. And so if we're going to have a safer, healthier community where people are getting the help they need when they come through this system so they can be stabilized and not reoffend.
The new plan would include representatives from all three jurisdictions and business leaders. It would need approval by next spring. Jordan hopes if this measure appears on next year's ballot, it will be well researched, developed, approved by other leaders, and hopefully voters who want to see change.
The county's listening. The county's working together with our partners. And I think that any action plan that comes out of this will be more than just a jail.
Jordan says next week county commissioners will vote on a joint letter to convene this task force. He says Spokane City Council and Spokane Valleys will need to do the same. Connor McAvoy, KREM 2 News.
All right, Connor, thank you very much. Holiday weekend traffic started picking up today, but you'll really feel it tomorrow. This is a look at the predictions for westbound I-90 between Cle Elum and North Bend. While it's not expected to be as busy as eastbound traffic, the road is expected to see moderate to heavy traffic between late morning until 8 o'clock tomorrow night. The Spokane International Airport also looking at busy holiday weekend. The airport says departing seats are up nearly 18% from this time last year. Travel times are expected to peak each day between 11 in the morning and 2 p.m. Other busy times will be between 4 and 7 in the morning and between 9 p.m. to midnight. And don't forget, real ID protocols are now in effect at the airport. All right, talking about Memorial Day, let's get outside right now to Chief Meteorologist Jeremy Legoo in the Outdoor Weather Center. Jeremy, saw a bit of rain today. Are we now done with the wet weather for a while?
I believe so. Mark, after it rained on me earlier, about the 4 o'clock show, I was standing out here getting rained on. Things have changed, but as moisture moves out, temperatures cool 50 degrees, and those temps are just going to keep dropping. A dew point around 44 means we're likely going to wake up to temperatures in the mid-40s across the region. You can see all that moisture moving out, and now we're heading into clear sky mode on the way. That's just a sign of where we are going to be. That's all that feedback. This is just atmospheric feedback. How cool is that? A big change from where we've been the past few days. Now, as we move through the next few hours, we'll slowly clear out the clouds. Tomorrow, a couple of clouds to start the day. Once we get that daytime heating, that will help get rid of them. And then it's all about the sunshine. Seriously, a lot of it. 69 degrees tomorrow, and we'll see increasing sunshine throughout the day. That all comes from the sun. You add more, and you get up into the mid-70s on Saturday. You have one more day of it, and we comfortably climb back into the 80s by Sunday, and it looks like Memorial Day stays every bit as beautiful. We'll talk a small chance of showers coming up in the full forecast.
All right, we'll talk to you then, Jeremy. Thank you very much. Now it's time for our Night Beat with a quick look at the day's top stories. The Spokane County prosecutor says 2 Spokane police officers were justified in their use of deadly force against a suspect in downtown Spokane last February. On February 12th of last year, Oscar Venegas was downtown near the STA Plaza. According to authorities, he held a box cutter-like knife to the throat of a security officer. Although he put that knife down briefly, he picked it up again, and police say he moved toward officers on scene. That's when 2 officers opened fire. Venegas died of his injuries. The man who made a bomb threat on a mid-air flight from Atlanta to Seattle has been sentenced to federal prison. 40-year-old Brandon Scott made the threat on an Alaska Airlines flight back in 2023. You might remember that flight got diverted to Spokane, shutting down all air traffic for several hours. Scott was detained in Spokane and later admitted to what he had done. He'll now spend the next 22 months in prison for making the threats. Thrive International and Spokane's Public Library broke ground today on a new development on North Nevada Street. Thrive's latest expansion will provide 48 apartments with half dedicated to refugees and the workforce. The project is unique because it's being built on land previously owned by Spokane's library. Thrive paid just $10 for the property. And that's it for your Night Beat. For more information on any of these stories, just head to our website, KREM.com. The 2025 wildfire season almost here. Coming up in 6 minutes, Jeremy breaks down what we can expect this summer.